There comes a day in every person's life that changes everything. It is rarely a day filled with celebration. It is not the day when success finally arrives, or the moment when everyone suddenly believes in you. No, it is a day of absolute struggle, a day of profound uncertainty. It is the exact moment when life places an unavoidable problem directly in front of you, stands back, and asks a simple question: will you run or will you rise? Most people live under the illusion that their future is decided by talent, intelligence, money, or luck. But history, nature, and philosophy tell a completely different story. More often than not, your entire future is decided by how you choose to respond to your hardest moments. Because challenges do not simply reveal who you are, they are the furnace that shapes who you become. Consider the seed. A seed lives in total safety until it is buried. Suddenly, darkness surrounds it. An immense pressure weighs upon it from every single direction. From the outside looking in, it appears lost, dead, completely forgotten by the world. Yet, beneath the surface, something extraordinary is taking place. The seed begins to break. And here lies the strange universal truth. If the seed refuses to break, it can never become a tree. The very process that looks like absolute destruction from the outside is actually its transformation. Nature is teaching us that growth often begins precisely where comfort ends. Many people abandon their dreams simply because life becomes difficult. They mistake the darkness for a graveyard. But every magnificent tree standing tall against the wind today once survived a silent season underground. Look at the river. When it encounters a solid wall of rock, it does not turn around. It doesn't complain to the valley, and it doesn't quit. It simply finds a way. Day after day, year after year, the water eventually carves a canyon directly through solid stone. Not because the water is inherently stronger than the rock, but because it is persistent. Nature reminds us that true success is rarely about intense bursts of energy. It is about consistency. Small, invisible efforts, repeated over vast expanses of time, create extraordinary results. We live in a world that overestimates what can be done in a single day, while completely underestimating what can be achieved in a decade. The greatest books ever written across human history tell this exact same story. The hero is never born a hero. The hero must be forged. Think of the ancient Indian epic, the Bhagavad Gita. The great warrior Arjuna stands on a massive battlefield, completely paralyzed by doubt, fear, and confusion. He looks at the struggle ahead and wants to drop his weapons and walk away. Yet, the timeless wisdom of Krishna teaches him that true growth does not demand the absence of fear. It demands courage, which is taking action despite the fear. Centuries later, writing in his private journals amidst war and plague, the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote a truth that would echo through time. The obstacle is the path. What stands in the way becomes the way forward. Across entirely different cultures, across thousands of years, the message of the earth remains unchanged. Challenges are not random interruptions to your life. They are the material of life itself. Have you ever stopped to wonder how mountains are actually formed? They are not created in moments of peace. They are sculpted by unimaginable, violent pressure over millions of years, deep within the earth. The exact same tectonic force that could easily crush weaker structures creates something majestic, that lasts for eternity. The same principle applies directly to your soul. Pressure can break you, or pressure can build you. The difference does not lie in the hardship itself, it lies entirely in your response. Some people see hardship as evidence that they should give up. Others see that exact same hardship as evidence that they are expanding. The mountain teaches us that true greatness is never built quickly. It is built slowly, patiently, and often painfully. Perhaps life's greatest secret is this: the problem you are facing today is simply preparing you for the future you have been praying for. The qualities required to reach your ultimate heights, patience, courage, discipline, and resilience, cannot be given to you. They must be earned, and they are always earned through difficulty. One day, you will look back on this exact moment in your life and realize it was the day that changed everything. Life is asking you right now, how badly do you want this? If you choose to keep moving forward, if you choose to learn, to adapt, and to endure, this day becomes your foundation. A seed becomes a tree by breaking. A river reaches the ocean by persisting. A mountain rises through pressure. And you will become extraordinary by overcoming the problems that once felt impossible. Your struggle is not the end of your story. It is the absolute beginning of your transformation. The day that tests you is the day that shapes you. Endure it, learn from it, and one day you'll realize it was leading you toward the person you were always meant to become.